So good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to present you about our topic. We are research on justice. Um, the reason why I submitted late is because I've been waiting for my partner, Kulim, but I have got no response from her. So I decided to record it right now. So my our topic is all about justice. Okay, this is from the two support points from Chinese philosophy. The first one is Confucius advocate for ethical leadership and the cultivation of virtuous character in a modern world. The need for leaders with moral integrity and ethical decision making is evident. So here Confucius believed that leaders should be good people and make good choices. In today's world, we really need leaders who do the right thing and are honest. So if leaders act with kindness and make ethical decisions, it helps everyone in society. The second point is Confucius stressed the importance of benevolence, which is Ren, as a fundamental virtue. His emphasis on compassion and kindness towards others remains highly relevant in addressing contemporary issues such as empathy, deficits, social division, and conflicts. The promotion of benevolence fosters a more compassionate and just society. So here he's trying to say that the way he's thought being kind to others was kind of super important in uh, today's world. We see a lack of understanding and conflicts. If we all try to be more caring and show empathy, it would make our world a better and fairer place. So the third, Confucius really emphasized the significance of harmonious relationship and societal order. In today's globalized and diverse society, Confucius ideals of harmonious coexistence, natural respect, and fulfillment of social rules can contribute to addressing challenges related to cultural diversity, social cohesion, and peaceful uh, cohabitation. So here is really Confucius trying to say that it's a crucial for people to get along and for society to be organized. So in our diverse world, his ideas about everyone respecting each other and playing their part can help with issue like kind of cultural differences and making sure everyone lives peacefully together. Next slide. This is from in Indian philosophy. Um, the three points from three supporting points from Indian philosophy. The first point is that Gandhi really do believe that true justice could only be achieved through nonviolent means, even in the face of severe of oppression. I think here Gandhi thought that the best way to achieve fairness was not by not using violence, even when facing really tough situations. So in the past, when people are treated very badly, like with untouchability, he fought against it without fighting physically. Second point is that it's a force to abolish untouchability and promote gender equality were manifestation of his vision of justice in society. Um, I think Gandhi also worked to make things more equal between men and women because what he would believe about justice meant everyone should be treated the same way. So, for example, he wanted women to have the same opportunities and right as men. The third point is that Gandhi's concept of justice went beyond societal change. It encompassed individual transformation and personal responsibility. Um, Here, justice, according to Gandhi, wasn't just about changing society. It was also about um, each person changing themselves and taking responsibility. For instance, he thought if everyone worked on being better individuals, it would make the whole world a fairer and more just place. Okay, this is the supporting points from Greek philosophy. Um, in the book In the Republic, Plato discusses the concept of a just soul and how it parallels a just society. He argues that an individual soul is in a state of justice when reason governs over desire and spirit. I think Plato in the Republic talked about how a person's soul is free when their thinking is in control and not their wants or feelings. So if someone makes a decision based on what's right and logical, that's like having a just soul, according to Plato. Second is the Plato allegory of the cave illustrates the transformative power of education and pursuit of truth. Um, Plato's story about the cave shows how learning and searching for the truth can change a person. It's like going from being in the dark about something to understand it better, and that journey transforms a person, making them um, wiser. So the third supporting point is that in a modern world, having leaders who are guided by knowledge, wisdom, and commitment to the common good remains a pertinent aspect of just governance. So in today's world, having leaders who make choices are based on what they know, what's wise and what's good for everyone is still really important. If leaders focus on education, wisdom, and doing what's best for everyone, it helps make sure society is fair and just. Here are the insights from Chinese, Indian, and the Greek philosophy. The first insight from Chinese is that although the word justice was not really explicitly mentioned in Confucius texts, I think there is an implied notion of this concept of justice throughout his works. So it is not to say, though the Chinese philosophy did not see value in underpinning the philosophy of justice. Rather, it emphasized on the framework and foundation of justice to which are the moral virtues. So in the book of Plato in the Republic, he talks about how being a good and fair person, just like having a balanced soul where reason controls our desires and emotions. It's like we think carefully before we act, which is important for both our personal lives and society today. He also tells a story about people in the dark cave who see hot shadows on the wall and don't know what's real. This story really teaches us how important it is to seek the truth and learn new things, especially in our modern world, full of full of information and sometimes misleading stuff. Lastly, Plato says leaders should be wise and care about what's best for everyone, just like a wise and fair ruler. So, this idea of having leaders who are both smart and care about others is still relevant today when we think about good leadership. So, the insights of from the Indian is that in the book with the title "The Story of My Experiment with Truth." Gandhi really offers a profound insight into justice as a holistic and transformative concept. So he emphasizes the power of nonviolence, not just as a tactic, but um, as a kind of moral and spiritual force that can bring about lasting change. So his commitment to social reform underscores his belief that justice extends to the most marginalized in society, which urging us to confront deep-rooted inequalities. Additionally, his emphasis on personal transformation and ethical responsibility reminds us that a pursuit of justice begins within ourselves. Gandhi's life and the philosophy in the book teach us that justice is not a static idea, but the dynamic and evolving principles, demanding continuous self-reflection, action, and commitment to truth and nonviolence. In conclusion, in a sense, justice, as underscored by Confucius, Plato, and Gandhi, really forms an essential foundation of human society, bridging cultural gaps, upholding human dignity, and shaping our moral judgment. I think that's all, and thank you very much.